So my senior IP project here at Stamps is a collection of garments titled Focus on Me, and it is worn by 3 local drag performers in a short video that captures what a typical gig might look for them here in Ann Arbor. I decided to do this project because I've realized there are not many queer spaces here in Ann Arbor, and specifically for BIPOC and transgender artists, these gigs are even less because of typical white heteronormative stereotypes and mainstream drag that is being placed in queer spaces and on drag. This collection of garments restrains the wearer's movement and aspects of their body that they rely on most when performing. This is supposed to represent the heteronormative stereotypes being placed upon them in queer spaces and as drag performers. So I've done a bit of historical and theoretical research, mainly around queer spaces, oppression within the queer community, and then specifically what drove my project was research surrounding flow, which is the concept of this state of being that is both creativity and focus. And you often find flow in sports or performance art or fine art in general. And I also did a lot of interviews with my performers, asked them a lot about what aspects of their body and what components of performance they relied on most when kind of reaching this state of flow. And with that information, I created the garments specifically designed for their relationship with flow and how to restrict that in order to represent the oppression that they're facing in the drag community. For my experimental fashion design class here at Stamps, we're going to be having a fashion show with all of our work that we've created over the semester. We're designing the show by ourselves, figuring out all the lighting, all of that we have to do by ourselves as the students, as well as create the garments. Annika, the garment design professor here at Stamps, has helped me so much. I only started sewing 2 years ago in her class, and I just think her way of teaching really encouraged me to dive into it, and ever since I've taken her class every semester, I look up to her a lot and I've learned a lot from her.